In the village of Cachola, where red soil stained every barefoot step and the wind carried secrets from hut to hut, lived a woman called Nyaboki. She was beautiful once, people said, but hunger had carved lines into her face, and poverty had taught her patience the hard way. Nyabok had one treasure, her son Sandu. Sand was not an ordinary child. From the day he was born, strange things followed him. When he laughed, goats gave birth. When he cried, rain fell. Elders whispered that the ancestors had marked him. But Nyaboke heard only one thing, opportunity. One dry season, when the granaries were empty and hope was thinner than smoke, a stranger came to the village. He wore no dust on his feet and no age on his face. His voice was soft, but it bent ears toward him. "I can change your life," he told Nyabok as they sat by the dying fire. "But every blessing has a price." Nyabok laughed bitterly. "I have nothing left to give." The stranger looked toward Sanda, sleeping peacefully on a mat. "You have more than you know." That night, Nyabok did not sleep. She watched her son breathe. She remembered the days he cried from hunger, the times villagers mocked her poverty. She imagined a house with iron sheets, cattle filling her compound, people bowing when she passed. At dawn, she followed the stranger into the forest. They stopped at an ancient fig tree, its roots twisting like trapped snakes. The stranger spoke words that made the air heavy. Nyabok's heart beat like a drum of war. "All I need," he said, "is what is most precious to you." Her hands shook, her mouth opened, her soul screamed, but she nodded. When Nyabok returned home, Sanda was gone. By sunset, her hut had changed. Mud walls turned smooth, the roof shone like the sun, sacks of grain appeared, and cows mooed in her compound. Wealth had arrived, fast and loud. The village celebrated her fortune, but Nyabok could not hear the songs. That night she heard footsteps in the house. Small footsteps. "Mama," a voice whispered. She turned, but there was nothing. From that day on, the wealth stayed, but peace left. Food tasted like ash. Sleep brought dreams of a boy trapped underground, calling her name. Mirrors reflected her face older each morning. Years passed. Nyabok became the richest woman in Cachola, and the loneliest. One night during a violent storm, the stranger returned. "You have been paid," he said. "Why do you cry?" Nyabok fell to her knees. "Take the wealth. Take everything. Bring me my son." The stranger shook his head. "You sold what could never be bought back." Lightning struck the fig tree in the distance. In the thunder, Nyaboki heard Sanda's laughter. Far away, fading. By morning, the cattle were dust. The house was mud again, and Nyabok sat alone in the ruins. The elders later said her punishment was not poverty. It was living long enough to understand the price she paid. And in Cachola, mothers still warn their children, never trade love for wealth, because wealth leaves, but regret stays.